everybody and welcome to another Train Sim World News video. It's season of Revals December 2024 from Dovedale Games, and we're on the final week of the reveal. So let's have a review of what they've done throughout this week of week 3. Welcome to the final week of Dovedale Games Season Reveals 2024, featuring brand new updates and announcements across all of our titles. We've been revealing news for Train Sim World and also looking further at TSW VR New York and City Transport Simulator Tram, and still have more to come. This is our week 3 article, and you can find the recap of week 1 and also see our announcements from the week 2 article, or you can just see my previous videos if you don't want to read them. If you've got stuff you've got to do, you can just put on this video and listen. As a reminder, we've created a full calendar that spans December, where we'll be sharing a new announcement across our socials and communities each week, leading up to the extra special reveal this Friday, December the 20th, which is today. That should be out later. On top of the amazing announcements through the month, well, no, it should be out down below, shouldn't it? It's past 2 o'clock, so it should be down below. On top of the announcements through the month, we'll also have been celebrating with weekly community giveaways. You can join for free and have a chance to win Train Sim World add-on keys. Now, I've been busy this week and my computer's been broken until today, so I've not seen any of the reveals, so I don't know what any of them are. So I'm going to just quickly close my eyes as I pan down so I don't see anything on the map. We can see what we've already had first. We had the north part of the North London line from Incredible Trains, the Metrolink F5 NPH, the Clone Act timetable, the Gameplay packs, and the Class 86/2 from Just Trains. Then we've had on week 2 City Transport Simulator Tram, Dardimi line from Union Workshop, Cardiff City Network from Dovedale Games, and Train Sim World VR from Dovedale Games, as well as Muttonwood Band from TSG. I don't know what we've got going, so I'm just going to cover my eyes. If you don't want to see what's up at the moment and you just want to see as I reveal, then cover your eyes. I'll let you know when it's done. Right, so come back to me now, have a look. The article will be updated each time we shared the new reveal this week, and blah blah blah, same as last time. So December 16th reveal was update on Manchester Airport commuter. Hello everyone, we started this week to give you news about the Manchester Airport commuter line, a new route coming from the Alan Thompson simulation team. Explore 27 miles of track between Manchester Piccadilly and the famous paradise of Edderley Edge. The route includes 2 key spins, a main line via Stockport and the Stour line via Manchester Airport. Converging at Winslow, both branches offer both oh, excuse me. Oh, I do apologise. Commuter traffic into the both branches offer busy commuter traffic lines into the heart of Manchester and recently formed of the BEE network. So we have got 2 branch lines that go into Manchester Airport. That's good. I like that. It's not just the one linear line. So that's good. Got some new screenshots here as well. Looking good, as screenshots usually do. Whether that will come out for the line itself, we don't know. You can just see this line. This train's going to the airport. I can just see airport on the screen, on the destination blind there. And you can see it's just split away from the main line. As you can see, the overhead lines on the tracks to the right. So obviously it's just come away from the main line, I'm guessing. Included with this route is the Class 323 Northern and Class 66. Of course, we're going to have another variant of the Class 66. We've always had that. With additional layers for the Class 350, 390 Pendolino and ScotRail 158. That is good. But why the ScotRail Class 158? I'm sure the ScotRail Class 158 don't go down to Manchester. The EMR 158 does, probably. Or it does. Or in this case it will be the EMT Class 158. So I don't know why they're doing it as a ScotRail Class 158. Maybe that's a typo. can see the shed going across the viaducts there. Discover and improve Manchester Piccadilly, featuring a full station concourse including fully explorable Metrolink and taxi rank areas. So will we see the trams coming in and out of Manchester? And as you can see there, where that train is, that's where it's branching off from the main line. That's where we saw it from the other screenshot. And improve Manchester Piccadilly. Well, Dovetail done the last version of Manchester Piccadilly, so yes, it's going to be massively improved. It's good that we're going to see other traffic in Manchester, and Manchester ain't going to look so empty as it is on the Dovetail Games route. If only Dovetail will put in the layers into their Manchester route, the Gossip Line, that would be, really good. I don't know why Dovetail hasn't done this. Also find multiple modelled depots along the route, including the Ardwick, Longsight, Manchester International and Stockport sidings. The timetable will make great use of these depots, ensuring every aspect of works are undertaken from multiple movements, shunting, coupling and wash and fuel runs, meaning the action never stops. And hopefully we'll see this as AI as well as playable. To keep it busy. Find some of our previous screenshots and details sharing on Manchester Airport commuter in our November 2024 roadmap. Weren't much. December 17th reveal update on the Santa Fe gameplay back for the Gauge and Pass. I have no interest in this whatsoever, so we're just going to skip through. You can see some work in progress shots there. December 18th reveal new screenshots for the Sporging-Zwal to Groningen route. I've got to admit, I am intrigued by this. So, hello everyone. As we approach our final reveal, we're continuing our journey through more updates on previous announced projects. And for those of you eager on more screenshots for our upcoming Dutch route, Zwal to Grignon, you're in luck. I do apologise for botching the name. Nice, lovely looking train there. Unique, with the driver cab way above the passengers there. It'll be interesting to drive this train and the route. A new country and a new challenge awaits you. You'll be getting your hands on two new highly iconic Dutch trains with this route, peering over the raised cab of the unique shaped NS ICMM Koppelop, and dashing between commuter towns with the modern NS SNG3, you'll have a great entry to our first Dutch content. So we can only see the first train at the moment, not the other train. And as for the route itself, we don't have any screenshots to share yet, but we can expect a twin-track electrified main line running between two major cities and exploring the rural landscapes of the Netherlands over a staggering 105 km of track with 8 new stations to explore. I wish they'd put what it is in miles in brackets, so that, the people, us that don't deal with km, don't have to try and convert it into miles. So we know what it actually is. Let's see if I can put it through on my phone. So 105 in miles. So that's 65.2 miles. Not bad. You can see you got the quiet coach here as well. You can see the little man with his little finger, the on his lips, and the no mobile phone sign. I'm guessing this is like a first class section, so in blue. You got 2x2 there and 2x1. That could be 4x4 on these front seats. They could be table seats. And you got 3 coach seats here. with glass doors there. These are also quiet seats as well. You've got 2 seats in the vestibule there as well. If you're running the Sprinter service, you can expect to take about 70 minutes if you visit every station. We can't wait to experience this new journey with you to the Netherlands next year, so expect more information in the coming months. So this is quite way off if it's saying coming months. Since they got no screenshots of the actual route yet, I kind of expected that. That's alright. The ones I'm looking forward to at the moment to coming out is the North London, the part of the North London line. Hopefully they'll finish the rest of the North London line for free and not charge us, but knowing Dovetail, they'll probably charge us for the part down to Richmond and Clapham if they do extend it down. Excuse me, sorry. Then hopefully we get the GWR remaster and the Manchester and Welsh lines, Manchester Airport route and the Welsh lines. They're the ones I'm looking forward to the most. So December 19th revealed new details on the Ludwigsbahn Meinheim to Kaiserslautern. I do apologise for saying that wrong. It's time for another new update in our season reveals. Today we'll be checking in on the announced German route. So you've got a train there for the S-Bahn Rhein-Neckar. Again, I apologise for saying that wrong. I can barely speak English, let alone German. From the complex up and under track of Meinheim, you will wind into the hills and gradients. For those hearing about this scenic twin-track adventure for the first time, get ready to mix gameplay between winding hills and gradients with faster express operation as you travel the 65 km length track between Kaiserslautern to the city of Meinheim. So again, we'll see what that is. That's 65 km in miles. So that's roughly 40.3 miles. See some nice screenshots here. That's the 111-067/5. Set in the early 2010s, enjoy glorious scenery as you discover the 16 stations along the line with a full run in the BR425 EMU, and also includes the DB BR111 for regional traffic and the DB BR406 ICE3M for the high speed traffic. Got some freight trains there as well, as you see the ICE3. For those of you on Gen 8 platforms who weren't able to pick up the recent gameplay packs for Train Sim World 5, this is also a chance to grab the modern B111 with updated pantographs included in this route. Stay tuned for more details on our development for the German route add-on on our channels. Week 3 bonus, new screenshots for the Cargo Lines Volume 3 and Volume 4 packs. As our weekly bonus reveals coming in ahead of the final announcement tomorrow, Skyhook Games has provided us with a range of fresh screenshots for the upcoming Cargo Lines Volume 3 and Volume 4 packs. These packs has previously added new liveries, details, rolling stock and wagons, as well as brand new scenarios to routes in Train Sim World. As you can expect, more of that come into the upcoming ads. Sit back and enjoy the close-ups. So Cargo Lines Volume 3 into model. I can't tell what route that is on, but there's quite a few tracks there. Pantographs are quite right over, so I'm imagining this will be for the east, not the East Coast Main Line, the West Coast Main Line South. Got shots of a shed from inside a shed. There's a shed in the snow there. You got a train blurred out with lights. Probably because they don't want to reveal what route it's on, but like I said, I'm guessing. By how low that, oh, because you already see that that's an underground train. There's not as quite as high as an overground, so that's how I can tell it's an underground. Plus you've got the track in the middle of the 2 tracks that the train is on, so I could tell that's underground. So that is of course the West Coast Main Line, and you can see with the overground train there as well. So I'm guessing that's all on the overground, on the West Coast Main Line. It all looks like West Coast Main Line South. So I'm guessing the 2 or 3 scenarios will be for the West Coast Main Line South. And then you've got cargo line following for military, not to be loose shunted. See the that's a tank there on the track, on the bed there. 60 miles per hour maximum speed. Not giving away what route that's on. Both of these packs are moving towards final development and are having beta tested feedback implemented before moving on to further testing. We'll be sure to check back in when they're closer to being released with new details on what you can expect. As a final teaser from the Skyhook team, here's a sneak peek at a new unrevealed add-on we'll be announcing in the new year. This now leaves us with only one more door of our season reveals calendar on our grand reveal. We've seen lots of speculation. What do you think it could be? Don't miss out as we share the news tomorrow at 2 o'clock UTC, and we'll see you there. So that's going to be as a new reveal. I didn't see. Maybe it's not been updated yet to be on here, or maybe that will come on a separate thing as it's meant to be a grand reveal. I don't know. I'll say that looks like a class 20, I would say. See some overhead wires there. No, we haven't got a class 20 in the game, I don't think. So it'll be interesting what routes that will go on and what scenarios it'll be for. Interesting. I would actually like Skyhook, now that if they finish doing the gameplay packs, to do an add-on for the Midland Main Line. You know, they could extend it out to Sheffield. So from Derby to Sheffield with a line to Matlock, as well as from Nottingham to Sheffield. That would be, you know, really cool. Or take the line south from Leicester down to London St Pancras. That would be good. Whether they do it as a separate add-on where you can do the route op or add it on as an extension. Either way, I'll be happy with that. So yeah, let's have a look to see if they've got the new vignettes. News. Oh, you got to be kidding! Oh, it came out an hour ago. I didn't see that on there. Maybe they're late. Thomas and Friends is coming to Train Sim World. Gameplay shown is work in progress and subject to final release. Okay, let's watch this.
We have made it. A chock-full calendar full of festive treats. We've shown you Train Sim World updates, add-ons, work in progress teasers, Train Sim World VR, and released new content for Train Sim World to boot. But seeing as it's the season of giving, we have one final surprise for you. Think of it as the grand finale at the end of our holiday calendar of reveals. Something truly special to send you into the holiday season with a warm, fuzzy glow. Well, shall we see what's behind the final door? We are delighted to announce that Thomas and Friends are coming to Train Sim World. I know, take a second and catch your breath. In collaboration with our friends at Mattel and inspired by their iconic Thomas and Friends franchise, Thomas and Friends Visit the West Somerset Railway will be an add-on coming to Train Sim World next year. Naturally, the star of the show is Thomas the Tank Engine, with his friends Annie and Clarabelle joining him. Adding an element of mischief is Diesel and the Troublesome Trucks. What will they get up to? Unlike previous add-ons, the gameplay here is entirely story driven, with a fun narrative that follows the adventures of Thomas and his friends during their visit to the West Somerset Railway. Stay tuned tomorrow as we sit down with a very special guest to talk about this exciting collaboration. Hopefully they'll save some mince pies for us. And if you haven't already, you can grab Train Sim World 5 to prepare for Thomas's arrival with our free starter pack and great value bundles. We can't wait to see you in game. For now though, click the link in the description or the post, depending on where you're watching, to set a reminder for tomorrow's Thomas Fireside Chat. Lastly, and from everyone at Dovetail Games, happy holidays. We hope you all have a healthy, safe and joy-filled time. We can't wait to see what's in store in 2025.
Right, so we're not even getting a new route for it. They're not even going to do the Isle of Sodor. So they're just putting it on the West Somerset route, so that's a minus. And I'd just like to point out to you, mate, you're an English company and you're based in England. It's not Happy Holidays, it's Happy Christmas. I find it offensive that you do not say Happy Christmas. It's not Happy Holidays, it's not Happy Season Greetings, it's Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. Get it right. If we went to any other country and they have a different holiday, they wouldn't change the name of it. For us, if we were offended by it. So, you know, you're in England, you're an English company, you say Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. So, we're getting Thomas the Tank Engine, and it's going to be a story-based route with Thomas and friends visiting the West Somerset Railway. But it looks like we're only getting Thomas with Annie and Calibel, and we're getting Diesel and the Troublums Tribes. We're not getting Gordon, Percy, Toby. We're not getting any of them. We're just getting Thomas and Diesel with the Troublums Trucks and Annie and Calibel. I'm sure my daughter would like watching this. Enjoy me what playing it if I get it. It's entirely story driven with a fun narrative, as he said. And in summary, Metto and Thomas and Friends is coming to Train Sim World. Add-on title: Thomas and Friends visit the West Somerset Railway. The add-on required both Train Sim World 5 and West Somerset Route add-ons. Included characters: Thomas the Tank Engine, Annie and Carabel, Diesel and the Troublesome Trucks. Gameplay will consist of a multi-part story with a fun narrative. Tutorials for Thomas and Diesel will exist in Training Centre. An additional timetable will feature the Thomas and Friends characters. The characters can be driven on any route add-on using free roam. The add-on will release in 2025. And if you haven't already, you can grab Train Sim World 5 now to prepare the Thomas arrival with our free starter pack and great value bundles. The West Somerset Railway add-on, which was remastered back in February, is also available on all platforms to buy in preparation for this future add-on. And like I said, it's not Happy Holidays, it's Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. Yeah. They built up this big reveal. I thought it was going to be like a big route. A route that's never been in any train simulator game before. And they're giving us Thomas on the West Somerset route. To say this was a letdown is a understatement. Big understatement. I know if people have got kids, people that play the game that have kids, will find it fun to watch. I'll be more impressed if we had more of the Thomas characters and it was on the island of Sodor. I grew up watching Thomas, the old Thomas, the one where you had the models, not the crappy new ones. Even my daughter doesn't like the crappy new ones, she prefers the old ones as well. Yeah, I'd have been more impressed if it was on the Isle of Sodor. If they actually done the Isle of Sodor, all the tracks, Thomas and Friends, done the story, what is it they said it was? story-driven scenario gameplay on the island of Sodor, and then giving us free roam on there as well. That would have been a lot more impressive. This just feels lazy from DDG. So quite disappointed. All this build up, and I said it would be disappointing, didn't I? I said it would be a letdown, and it is a total letdown. I said it would have been more impressive if it was on the Isle of Sodor, and it's story driven on there instead of the West Somerset route. At least then I'd have been half impressed, and it'd only been half a letdown. But this is like 90% letdown. And that 10% of not letdown is just the excitement it will be for my daughter, since they are modelling it on the old Thomas the Tank Engine and not the rubbish new ones. So my daughter might like watching me play it when it comes out, if I get it. Yeah. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to get updated for all future content. And I shall see you in the next one. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Goodbye for now and take care.